Later, Takumi eats a random poisonous plant and after being poisoned, uses his healing spell to recover. He notes that this method is the fastest way to build resistance and improve his light magic skill. He reveals that as a result he can now use purification magic. At that moment, a massive armored boar of level 25 appears before him. The boar charges at him, and he throws his knife but it has no effect. He then attacks with his spear only for it to shatter into pieces. He tries using his rock ball and wind cutter spells but they prove ineffective. He wonders what his next move should be. Just then, Takumi notices movement behind him and discovers a poison spider lurking there. Initially thinking he is doomed, he soon realizes the spider is injured. As the boar charges at him while he's distracted, he braces for impact, but the spider intervenes, blinding the boar and causing it to miss. Takumi, still unsure how to defeat the beast, wonders how he can survive. Then an idea strikes him. He decides to use his decomposition skill from alchemy to kill the boar. This grants him martial arts and magic combat skills, and he is astonished that his crafting magic was the key to his survival. He then checks on the poison spider, noticing that it's on the verge of death. Takumi thanks the spider, realizing it tried to save him earlier. He heals the spider and attempts to leave, but a notification informs him that he has successfully contained the spider. Surprised that he can keep the spider as a pet, Takumi notices the creature looking at him with gleaming eyes, making it hard for him to walk away. He asks the spider if it wants to come with him and in the process tames it. This allows him to communicate with the spider telepathically. He asks if it has a name, to which the spider replies no. Takumi names it Maple, due to the maple leaf pattern on its back. As soon as the spider accepts the name, it evolves into a killer spider, and its severed leg regenerates. Later, Takumi in the presents the massive armored boar he killed to the villagers. They are astonished that he managed to slay such a formidable beast on his own. Molly notices the large spider on his back, causing the villagers to worry. Takumi reassures them, explaining that it's just a monster he tamed. Banga is shocked, remarking that taming insect-type monsters is nearly impossible. Takumi shifts the conversation, suggesting they focus on finishing the boar for now. The villagers are surprised that he wants to share it with them, but he assures them it's no problem. They gather together for a feast, and during the meal, Banga hands Takumi the boar's fangs and leftover hide, telling him he can sell them in a larger city. Takumi inquires about the nearest big city, and Banga mentions that it's Bolton. Meanwhile, Maple plays with the children, and Baban observes that the village has grown livelier since Takumi's arrival. Banga agrees but notes that Takumi doesn't seem like the type to settle in a small village for long. Elsewhere, Nolan checks on Takumi, pleased to see that he is doing well. Another goddess asks Nolan what she hopes to gain from Takumi. Nolan responds with confusion, but she reveals that she granted Takumi a special body, her blessing, and even sent him a year into the past before the Holy Sidonia Empire's summoning spell was activated. Nolan claims there's no particular significance behind her actions, though her expression suggests otherwise.